probably 36 years ago or so when Ricardo opened the first club in a little town outside Barcelona called Sitges. And over the last 30 years, it's just grown really into, almost accidentally, into this brand that people associate with real quality and attention to detail. But also there's a kind of spirit that goes along with it as well. You know, there's a sense of you know, fun and quality and freedom that I suppose people associated with Ibiza as well. But when you think of Pacha, I think that immediately you think them thoughts of good quality fun in a really nice place. When it originally started, he was renting a house in Sitges, Ricardo that is, was renting a house in Sitges, and decided to turn the downstairs of his house into a bar. You know, he saw an opportunity there. He was running a water ski school at the time, 63 or 62, something. And so he basically knocked the whole downstairs through, which you probably didn't need planning permission in them days to do stuff like that, and opened a bar called Tito's. And because I think, you know, he run a ski school and he obviously knew the in-crowd there, and it quickly became very successful, at which point he then decided to open another venue, which was Pacha, which was a few miles up the road, still in Sitges. It was a really old farmhouse, you know, totally run down, derelict. And him and his brother Petey, who was the original DJ, basically started Pacha. And from there you got all the jet set from the 60s, where used to use Sitges a great deal as a holiday resort. It's 25 minutes, half an hour out of Barcelona, which is one of the most cosmopolitan cities in Europe. It's just grown so organically. With demand, the thing has grown. It's not really been forced on anybody. So. And that's the way it's developed, which I think is the best way. Yeah, this is the original crew, basically, from 1973. A PR staff and DJs and security and so on. It's the original, one of the original DJs here. And like I said, about, you know, half of these have actually died now. So, but then there's a few that still come to the club, and you know, you see the faces around, and then walking here and they're here, you know. And if you look at the fashions. Like I say, you could be wearing all that today and wouldn't look out of place at all. It's amazing how things go round and come back again. You know, the sunglasses, it could easily be, you know, last week. So. And I think they were absolute groundbreakers in the day. You know, I think that they were, you know, out here opening the first nightclub in Ibiza. You know, the kind of people that were coming here were really all high end in the 60s and 70s, hippies, but you know. I mean, nowadays we call them hippies with mobiles. You know, they dress like hippies, but obviously very wealthy and come from wealthy families and so on. But yeah, these were groundbreakers, definitely. It was the first club in Ibiza, the first proper nightclub in Ibiza. We service our regulars all year round. It's really cool here in winter. You know, there's a totally different vibe. It's a much more tranquil, you know everybody, you know, but still on Saturday night there's 2,000 people in here, you know, so it's a working venue all year for sure.